What's going on? What's going on? Roger, real deep, cool. Get ready to come at you. A little less, just coming at you. As y'all may have known, some of you had to go in the hospital for a couple days because some dehydration and blood pressure issues. What? But before we get into that, I'll leave that for later. For the lifestyle portion of this video, we're going to talk about this right here. I've got this full presentation for you, so I'm grab it. And finally getting around to do this because it's been 3 days since I've had it. And we're talking about Armaf Black Onyx. Black Onyx by Armaf is an oriental fragrance for women and men. Top notes are cardamom, lemon, cinnamon. Middle notes are myrrh, argarwood, and rose. And the base notes are amber, white musk, and patchouli. A reading from Fran Gretiger. Pyramid goes as such. For the people who smelled, there's only been a few people who has this, including myself. So I just happened to find this on Facebook one day on one of the groups, and I saw it. I'm like, that looks interesting. Maybe I should check that out. So I looked it up and I saw the notes. I'm like, well, it has myrrh in it, which people say they smell the most. There would be myrrh, cardamom, cinnamon, oud, musk, patchouli. They say they smell amber, lemon, and rose in that order. Okay. Or it's voted by order. So 5 people say they smell, the main notes. 5 people say myrrh, 3 says cardamom, 3 says cinnamon, 3 says oud, 2 says musk, 2 says patchouli, 2 says amber, 1 says lemon, and 1 says rose. When you first spray this on, is lemon. It's like an incensey lemon, all right? And a lemon is first and foremost what pops up. If you smell a lemon. Now, knowing that I'm not a citrus guy, I was kind of nervous about seeing that lemon as a top note, but when I saw where it ranked as far as what people sniffed, it was cool because it was like one of the last things anybody sniffed, the rose and the lemon. So I said, well, I'll try it. And that means it will burn off. In due time, it'll be gone, which would be fine with me because I'm not really a lemon or citrus guy. So, but the darkness of it, the cardamom, which sometimes gives off that incensey vibe. That's what the cardamom does. There's no incense in here, but with the myrrh and the cardamom together, you kind of get that. Oud, if it's in here, you barely even smell it. You barely smell it. It must be blended perfectly. Longevity is forever. Forever. I'm talking taking my hands in my pockets, whatever. The longevity is crazy with this. So let's go with the presentation. So I did a first impression on Facebook, but I said I was gonna wait and do the full holla at your boy here for my YouTube people. There's also Facebook people as well. All right, y'all see my new cage setup? Y'all saw that? Pretty decent. Trying to get at it. This is the box or the presentation, all right? I think it was probably with a box to this, but I didn't get a box. So detailed on the top. Armaf, nice little crest. And it's like leathery like, it's textured, so it's really nice. This right here is like suede. So it's like leathery on the top and the suede, and this is like stitched. See that? I mean, great detail. Great detail. This retail is like $250 for this 75 mil. Because this is 75 mil if I'm not mistaken. And I'll tell you shortly. Because actually I don't even know. Made by a company called Sterling Perfumes. Let me help you out with that. You see it? Sterling Perfumes. And I think this is a 75 mil. It's, oh gosh, I should be able to see it. It's down here in the container here. Y'all see that? And it's beautiful. I'm telling you, the presentation is really, really nice. Really, really nice. I've shared some of this. I got some going out to a friend who wanted to check it out. This down here is like leathery too. Suede, leather on the top. Man, it's just really, really detailed. And look at this top. No said. No said. Top pops off. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty cool. And pull it out. We have black onyx. Again, raised label. The label is raised, so it's pretty cool, right? And on the bottom is where we have some more information. Sticker wise. Ingredients, alcohol, the mott, agua, and fragrance. Y'all know what that is. May contain, can't even read what that says. Colorant, I'm not sure. But anyway, here you go. You look at that. Again, another Armaf. Everything is Armaf. They're making sure everything is right there. But if I'm not mistaken, this is 75 mil, which really will cost you somewhere around $225 if you buy this retail. I didn't spend that. I think you can get it cheaper. But if y'all keep waiting and it get popular, it's automatically going to go up. I think and this is an overseas fragrance. I don't think you can even find this here, in the States. So you know it's going to cost you. It's got a lot of love. I'm gonna click on Amazon right here. The Amazon is selling it. Oh, it's a 3.0. It's a 3.0 for 68. Somebody's selling it for $69.85. That is the Amazon price. I'm trying to find a retail. I think I saw the retail when I just did a search. They came with $275. Let's go to eBay. And eBay had it for $79.95. So you can get it cheap. But like I said, if you Google this, Armaf. By the way, y'all listen to my very first CD, which is Mosaics. The name of this song is called My Window. Alright? Cool. One day I'm gonna release that. One day. Not sure when. But one day I'm gonna release that and a couple other ones that I've never released before. Alright, but if you want to have any questions, when we send you MP3s or whatever, you want me to do that for you, I'll do it for you. I ain't gonna cost you, I can't give it to you for free, but I'll give you a deal, or I'll burn you a CD, I'll burn you a copy, and you can get it that way, alright? Man, I wish I had glasses on so it look like I'm looking at the camera all the time. Alright, so looking at Black Onyx right here, if you Google it, fine luxury fragrances, say made by Sterling, and the price is $275. $275 if you buy it from the website. From and like I said, you have to find this. This is not in the States, other than you find it on eBay or something like that. You know what I mean? I'm just reading out some more notes down here. Okay. Now here they have top notes is cinnamon, cardamom, lemon. Middle notes is rose, myrrh, and oud, and patchouli, white amber. And so they switched the white musk and the rose on the website from the top and the bottom notes. I mean mid and the bottom notes. Alright, again, $275 if you buy it from Armaf. Okay? Alright, so this is what I give you for the pricing. I didn't pay much for it. I got it, like I said, off the fragrance board by my man D Money. Sent it to me. But once again, the detailing, the raised, look at that. You can see it raised up off the bottle. It's so detailed. Even the inside, look at that. Look at that. That is crazy. Just smelling it right from the hit. I'm telling you, lemon. Compliments. I wore this the other night at karaoke night. My now infamous karaoke night. And walked up to the sister there. I oversprayed. Don't overspray this. Warning. 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 I knew I had oversprayed it. When I got out the car and the breeze was hitting me, I was getting ready to go into the spot to do the karaoke thing. Man, I can feel it. I started running because I usually go in the back of my hand. 2 on the back of my hand, power up here, power up here. You know what I mean? Then 3 on the neck, 3, 3, 3, 3, which is like a 12-piece, right? Man, look, don't do it. I found myself trying to wipe it off my hand because I didn't want it to be too powerful. Went in, hugged the sister. She's like, oh, and you smell good. So, once the lemon dies off, what happens to this is the myrrh comes in, and it's somewhat gets a little sweet. Somehow gets a little sweet from the myrrh action. And I don't know what makes it go sweet. Maybe because they put the rose in the middle from the Armaf site, as opposed to the rose being a bottom note, base note, or for Granica. But I don't know. It gets a little sweet. It gets a little sweet during the dry down. But at the end, it's exactly what it says right here. It's definitely patchouli. It's definitely musky. At the end, I don't smell a lot of rose. Like I said, if this is a sweet rose, then maybe that's what's coming up in the middle during the dry down. It does have levels of dry down. It will transition from top to mid to base. It actually will. Perfectly blended to do that. I'm telling you, if you like dark scents like I like, and that's why it's called Black Onyx. If you like dark scents, I'm telling you, you gotta get it. You gotta get it. It almost reminds me. I'm trying to think of what it kind of reminds. It reminds me of a leather. The other night I sprayed Mona Diorio's Cure, because this one kind of gave me a vibe of, and it wasn't that deep. I mean, Mona's Cure is unbelievable. I mean, you talking about dark? That is dark. But it kind of had some of that vibe. You know what I mean? It really did. Let me see what Mona Diorio's Cure have in it. Just to see. It says leather, smoky, aromatic, woody, and animalic. And it has cardamom in it, so same thing in a sense. But it has wormwood, leather, and it has apopanax. And on the bottom here it says juniper. So it has a characteristic, and also has a civet. It has a castoreum. They kind of almost smell the same, but Mona's just a little bit deeper in darkness when it comes to the leather. It's deeper in the darkness, and that's what you smell. But this, I'm telling you, it is really, don't spray a lot. That's the key. Don't spray a lot. I'm telling you. I'm just so used to bomb spraying, man, because I'm a bomb sprayer. That's what I do. I go hard. But on this is one like an Interlude Man, or like Andy Tower, Desert Moroccan. There's something you don't want to spray hard. Tuscan Leather, you don't want to spray that hard. There's some you just don't want to spray too hard. This is one you don't want to spray hard. Just pow, maybe 4 in the neck, circumference. One on top of the hand, one on top of the hand. That's it, man. You good to go. Real talk. So that's what I get. Yes, at $70. Would I buy it at $150? I would. If that had cost $150, and I knew what it smelled like right now instead of a blind buy, or I got a sample and I got to smell it, I would buy it for $150 for one. I wouldn't spend over $150 though. I won't spend $275. Only because I'm not familiar with the house. Now, my man E bought out a joint for my house. I hadn't heard from him in a while. Let me see if I can find what he had brought up the other day. It was from my house, and this house was, oh man, it was expensive too. He was like, yo, this is kind of expensive. Let's see if I can find it. He wearing the Amber Hit tonight, performing Del Forte. Amber, y'all mean, holla at your boy. Let me go over here. And that's the thing about new houses. Sometimes you got to check them out, because you know, you get a chance to check the house out before they start getting popular, and then maybe the price won't go up as much. Man, he had this bad boy he was wearing the other night. And I was like, what's up with that? I had no idea, never heard of the house before. Ramon Bajar. And he was wearing dark amber. Ramon Bajar is like $375 or something like that. Jody must have turned him on to it from Oswald. Josie must have turned him on from Oswald, because I think that's where he got it from. Josie chimed in on the question that I had about it. So it's some cake. It's gonna cost you some cake. But anyway, this is another one, and I can see this really coming up. I can really see Armaf Niche coming up. I'm gonna see if I can. They have like 5 other fragrances, so check it out. Let's go to the website. Armaf, I think it's armaf.com, Armaf Niche. Right? Maybe? I don't know. I moved it out the way. But go to the site and check it out and see if it's worth it. I said maybe not $275 worth it, but I think it's really worth you checking out. Real talk. All right. That being that, again, I want to talk about kind of what happened the other night. What, I got 14 minutes. I'm not gonna go past 20. Oh, I just picked this up today. I want to try this. I bought some African black soap because I got all this. Yeah, I mean, I was told that African black soap, by continually washing my face to death, eventually is just scarring that comes from shaving and go away. You really can't see it too much here, but if you got up on my face, you'll see it. It's almost like I have sideburns, I don't have sideburns. So anyway, yeah, I figured I'd pick this up for scrubbing my face, and I got this for the shower. Super Fruit Complex. Not sure if you guys ever checked that out, but check it out. Okay? So I picked up tonight from Tarjay. Oh my goodness, Tarjay was female late in the night. Oh man, boy, if I wasn't trying to get it together. Anyway, it was nice in here tonight. Oh, it was nice in here tonight. Again, last night I had to run and check myself into the emergency room because I was feeling lightheaded, and come to find out I was dehydrated because I've been indulging in some alcoholic beverage, probably just a little bit too much. And I'm a wine drinker. I'm not a shot drinker. I don't drink shots. I don't drink Hennessy. I don't drink anything like that. If it's in a mixed drink, maybe tequila, the frozen tequilas, I'll drink those. Or frozen margaritas, I'll drink those. But as far as like straight shots and stuff like that, I just don't do it. It's not my twist. But you know, I make my famous, y'all know what it is, you know, and I kind of mix that together. I still won't give the recipe, but you know, it's like a sangria I make for myself. And it's just basically, I pick out different wines to use with it sometimes. I used to use Riuniti Lambrusco. Me and the boys, that's what we used to drink. After we got done running ball, some Riuniti Lambrusco, we'd sit there and almost knock out a whole bottle between us, man. Riuniti Lambrusco is a shot. And that's what I was using at one time. Then I started just mixing with Cabernets, because I like Cabernets, whatever. Anyway, I would make my situation from that. But in drinking that, I'm not realizing that the other components that are involved in this, like I use a liqueur and I use a dark liquor. I'll say that. Liquor. And then I use a liqueur. And I put that in there. And in drinking this, you know, I'm forgetting that I had this in there because I'm drinking it as wine. I'm drinking like I'm just drinking a glass of wine. But I'm forgetting that I added that extra component, even though I have oranges in it, sliced up and whatever. And I think I just drank too much that night. I really did. I think I drank that Monday too, or that Sunday, before I went out to karaoke that night. I drank, and again, 2 or 3 glasses. You know, I'm drinking. You know, and I'm forgetting that it's not just wine in this thing. There's more in this, and I just overdid it. You know what I mean? And it caught up with me. It caught up with me on Thursday. It caught up with me, and I got to work. I was lightheaded. I thought maybe I hadn't eaten. Then I ate. I thought maybe it was something I had eaten because that Thursday morning I went and picked up the other cage and so on and so forth. So I thought maybe it was something I ate. I wasn't sure what it was, but I knew I wasn't feeling right. And my blood came home, checked my blood pressure, it was sky cracking. You know what I mean? Put on the Yamin, it was unbelievable. Now, according to doctors and to my friends who triage, it wasn't high. I mean, it wasn't that kind of high that I had to run to the hospital because maybe it would have went down, but I just got outrageous after that. I mean, the heart started pumping, I started getting nervous, and you know, that's it, man. I called 911 and I was out. And that's what happened. So, you know, the thing about it is not eating meat, being a vegetarian, I don't have anything to soak up alcohol like that. You know, even if I ate, because I'll eat and I still think I got enough to soak it up, but I'm just eating broccoli and onions and I'm not eating any meat. So it's not enough to soak it up. It's going straight to my tissues and it's dehydrating me. And you know, drinking water every day, 3-4 bottles of water every day, it just wasn't enough. And it caught up with me. So as much as I try to live a good, healthy life, as you can see, I still got a downfall that I need to make an adjustment with. You know what I mean? Not only that, I found myself, because I was working different shifts, I found myself back in the Chinese store. You know, I mean, I was buying like, you know, Chinese mixed vegetables. I showed y'all a picture of that. And I would get white sauce on the side. I like light salt. Don't put a lot of salt in that sauce. And because I don't eat salt, I can taste the salt. And it wasn't too much, but it was what I'm not used to eating. So now I'm changed my diet because I'm working all this overtime. That's another thing. I'm working all this overtime. I'm eating like I normally wouldn't eat if I came home. And I'm drinking. Caught up with me. Lesson learned. So now, you know, I might sip something one day. I'm not sure when. But yeah, I know now I just can't do that. I just can't do it. You know, 1 glass is enough. And that's about it. So that's what happened. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm trying to get back on. I'm hydrated. Get ready to get, you know, do my thing. So, Lord willing, everything is good. You know what I mean? My test, everything came out well. Blood work was fine. Everything was good. So, That's what it is. Holla at your boy. Talk to you later, all right? Well, I can go low. I forgot. I'm doing this to YouTube. I'm rushing. I'm not doing this to Facebook. But I just want to say, again, changing your lifestyle is changing your mind. But knowing that for me, I don't drink every day because I work too much to drink every day, of course. Y'all know I'm grinding. So I work too much to drink every day. But when I do drink, I like to drink. And when I drink wine, I like to drink wine. That's what it is. That's my twist. From time to time, I'll drink a little beer. I'll go to the Iron Hill Brewery and get a little taste of some beer, or make McMenamins in Philly, and check out some different brews. But it's not my thing. Wine is my thing. Most of the wines are 13.5 in alcohol content. So again, you live and you learn. At least I wasn't in another predicament in the sense that, the high blood pressure wasn't at a point that it was something that was normal, because like I said, I just came from the doctor and everything was fine. He took my blood pressure, everything was fine. Oh, and that was the other thing. There was a time, long time ago, and this is how I met the doctor I have now, my physician I have now. I went into this doctor's office, and she took my blood pressure. This high is high. And she was like, well, I'm going to put you on this medication. I'm like, you took 2 readings of blood pressure and you put me on medication? That's when I realized what the game was with prescription. I'm like, man, I ain't messing with you no more. And right across the street was my present physician I have now. And I went across the street and dealt with him, and he set me straight. Blood pressure went down. Well, this is almost the same thing, because one time I went in and my blood pressure was kind of high. He said, well, look, it's in your family. You may want to start doing a little something. I'll put you on something light, and it'll be almost like a water pill with a little bit of whatever extra ingredients in there, and you'll go with that. And I was like, all right, cool. But here's where I mess up at, in a sense. I try to self-doctor myself because I don't want to be on prescriptions payroll. You see what I'm saying? Cholesterol was the same thing. Came in, cholesterol was banging. It was like, oh my gosh, cholesterol is like off the chart. It was like 235, which wasn't really high, but it was high for me. Because usually it was like around 2. And bam, cholesterol medication. So then as we went along, I would take it, and then some days I wouldn't take it. So what was happening was, I was saying to myself, if I change my diet, then I don't think, not my diet, but if I change my lifestyle, I don't think I have to take this as much as I do. So instead of me taking it every day like I should, when it came to the high blood pressure medicine that they gave me, because again, I went in, blood pressure was fine. Wasn't even taking the high blood pressure medication. Wasn't even really taking it. I probably take it one day, then wouldn't take it for like 3 days. Same thing with the cholesterol. I might chop off half. He was like, well, you don't want to take it, chop off half. Because I changed my lifestyle. I wasn't eating like that. I wasn't eating meat done like that. And that was cool. But this time the same thing. Went in, got my blood work done. Cholesterol was 193, which is below 200. My high density lipids were 52, 55, which was excellent. It's supposed to be 45 and above. I was at 55 with that. I mean, that's the good cholesterol that scrubs out the bad cholesterol in your artery. My LDL was manageable. It was nice. It wasn't over the limit. My lipids were good. And my triglycerides were good as well. So all that was good. So, of course, when I come home, I'm like, all right, cool, I don't need to take it. But again, I'm just going to take it. I mean, none of it is major. None of it is like something that's really, really major. So I decided I'm just going to take it. I'll just take it. I'll be on the payroll for those 2. And we'll call it a day. Until he said, well, look, just don't take it anymore. But this particular time, just to make sure everything is safe, and I'm not running back and forth to a hospital, my blood pressure is not spiking up all over the place. We will do what we have to do and be responsible, okay? So that's it. That's what happened. That's the story, and I'm sticking to it. So, a little something maybe y'all can learn from it. Maybe you already have been through this before. Maybe you have it in your family. You've been on high blood pressure. Maybe you are on it. Maybe you used to be on it. You're not on it because you changed your lifestyle. Whatever it is. You can't be your own doctor. You can't be your own physician when it comes to this stuff. Just do what it says. Take it. Call it a day. All right. So I'm out. I'm ready to go lay down and relax. Get ready for work tomorrow. It's 10 o'clock. And I got to be up at 6:30. So I'm going to give me a nice, good 7 hours in and get ready for tomorrow. So thank y'all very much for looking at the video. Again, Armaf niche, black Onyx. I think it's a get it 150 or lower. I would get it. Nice, dark, cardamom, lemon. And the lemon is starting to die down now. So all I'm starting to smell now is cardamom and myrrh. I don't smell the patchouli yet. I don't smell any rose yet. I think you should check it out. My man already told me he blind bought it just on my rec. I mean, but I hadn't reviewed it yet. But I thought I'd do the first review. So first impression. So he went and checked it out. All right, so this is 25 minutes is enough. Y'all listen to the Mosaic CD, my very first CD. If you can hear it, that was one of the main songs on the CD called The Stalker. All right, I'm out. Holla at your boy. Roger Real Deep Cool, man. Talk to y'all later. Be good. Keep it heaven.